All right, guys, welcome back to Beautiful Mind. Today we're going to be talking about our next lows. We just were talking about the last tops around the 7th and 8th, which we nailed again. And, anyways, welcome back to Beautiful Mind. And thanks to all my subscribers. Awesome. And all my winners of the Square of Nine. If you're new here, I'm Roland Attenborough. I'm the leading GAN scientific and analytical researcher. You can also take a look at my courses and all the stuffs I have for that. And we can just show you those real quickly. These are them. You can come and sign up to a forecasting seminar here. And it's November 5th in Kelowna. We'll teach you everything about this instrument right here. So go ahead and check it out. All right, so we're going to take a look at the next series of bottoms. And the next series that we're seeing, I was talking to you about watching for the 19th and in this area here. And we're just going to take a quick look at that, and we're going to talk about our tops and how we can get them to forecast our bottoms, as Mr. Gann was saying. So let's go take a look at our tops. So from this top here, it's 62 days to the bottom, right here. So, hey, buddy, how's it going? I know you're the center of the universe. I know. I know. I know. So from our next bottom, or sorry, our next top, where could we expect our next sequence or bottom to occur? So let's just go take a look at that, and we'll see. Let's see what we can see there. From this top here, we're just going to say, okay, 62 days is what we're looking for. So where would that be? Well, at this point right now, we have 62 days. Yes, buddy, you're the center of the universe. I know. Let's see, 62 days is September 13th. And this is why I was thinking that by September 13th, we would possibly be having a bottom. So on my ephemeris, I've been showing you guys that I felt that we would have a swing top right here in September on the 7th and 8th, and that has occurred exactly. And I expect our next set of lows to be right here where Mercury has pulled back to the 8 degrees. And here I'm saying a fast move down is going to occur here because we're hitting these degrees again from planets that have crossed them. And around this area too, we have a low occurring all the way up to the 19th. And we have several planets here that are making a conjunction, and so these are the things that we use to find the tops and bottoms. Our next top after that will occur on the 25th after we've finished our sequence of bottoms here. So be really careful. It looks like we're going to be moving down to about the 23 or the 21 level on the square of 9. Here, I'm just going to have to move you a little bit, bud. As you can see here, we have been sitting on 25 here, and this level has to hold for us. We've been talking about this level. This has to hold. So our 62 days is on the 14th here, and I'm thinking that we will be back to 23 right here, and that's this right here. And I expect a lot of volatility between those dates, and it's possible we even come back to 21 right here. It's very possible we come back to 21 and we actually hit this level and come down to 20 right here, 20 and 19. So it's really possible and really likely that these areas are revisited. We have this major election coming up here, and I'm expecting a lot of turmoil because this is a really super important election, and I'm expecting there's going to be lots of turmoil, just lots of turmoil. So it's really possible and likely we're going to be coming back to this 25, or sorry, this 21, because we're retesting right now 25, and we are about to make a move down to 23 and 21 here. And if we don't gain some grip here, so we're dipping our toes again below the 25 300 level, and we have to hold this 25 level. If we don't hold this level, then I told you it was Humpty Dumpty. And I was talking back several tutorials that after this, I was expecting that, we didn't make our sequence up, and I got very nervous. And I said, watch out, there's something going on around this 8th and ninth. I said, there was a swing top here. If you go look at my tutorials. And then I told you that we would be having something happen around our anniversary area. And the 26th, we were going to have a low, and we did. And we just had this amazing, right, fake out, this dead cat bounce right here. And this is the ones that catch everyone. And I was telling you guys to watch out for these. And then again, I was telling you back when we were doing these tutorials back on, I believe, where was that now? I was back here somewhere, and I was talking to you about the 7th and 8th, to watch out for this. And of course, that's happened, and we're starting to move down into these areas here. So it's possible and likely 23, 21, and 19 are actually revisited here. So let's be mindful, because it's the same level as our March, and we haven't broke above this trend line, and our zero trend lines here, our white ones, have been holding they've been holding us, but we're starting to chew away at our other zero angles, this one particularly, as we've been talking about, and we're about to lose this. And it looks like we could be sitting on this one right here from this bottom right here. And we were just discussing this a few minutes ago on its 62-day count, which is double 31. Really interesting. So we expect by a double 31 count of 62 days that we will be back to our bottoming area of 23. So it's very interesting that our numerical sequences are starting to come into play. And as you can see, we've been squaring out these bottoms here. And from this bottom here, we squared this angle right here. And we've had this, that's right? We had the bottom and then the little again fake out. So around this area, the 14th here, is a lot of volatility. Is going to be a bottom. So it's around 23, 21, 20, and 19, where I expect we're going to be sitting back around. So just pay attention, be mindful of this. We could have a snapback here and retest this area right here. It's very possible by the 24th. If we don't go down to this level, that we sit down here, and by this 14th to the 19th, we make this bottom, maybe just a little bit below, scare the crap out of everybody again a little bit. And who knows, maybe just sit down on this 23 right now, and then run out of steam. If we were to have a reaction here at this 25, if we were to have a reaction here, that would really mean extreme weakness. That would be extreme weakness, and that would be extreme weakness, like extreme weakness. So if that were to occur, then we would definitely be moving down. And we've been talking about this 19, and this, if if we were to lose 19 down here, this that would be a move back down to 15. That would be a move right back. Okay, buddy, I know you're the center of the universe. So if we lose 19, it's back to 17. It's back to 17 here, and then back to 15. I know you're like copying everything I'm doing, you big copycat. All right, so I just wanted to share with you guys that it's possible and likely we do retouch upon this, and of course my yearly forecast for the 2024 period does in fact talk about this, and here we talk about it that oh sorry, this says February 2023. It should be February 2024. I have to correct that, but we have a blockchain having event here on the 26th, and I think that it's possible and likely we revisit these areas, and that would represent a very good buy around this area here. So my forecast is calling for February, mid February. You know, it's very possible and likely we revisit these areas, given the fact that we're getting weak now. So let's just go take a look at a few other things. Let's go take a look at whoops, sorry. Let's go take a look at our indicators here. Okay, so the buyers have left, right? These distribution bars have turned white and they're moving down in negative. We're just right now about to have a death cross right here. And if that's to occur, you know, then we're going to be moving down right underneath, right down here. And note that our stochastic has had a death cross right here and has moved down and is getting negative again. So we're returning to an old bottom. And again, our RSI has showed some very negative turnaround. We were showing some promising moves up here, but we got negative, and it looks like we're going to come back down and revisit these lower areas. So it's possible and likely that these things occur. We're just watching for them. Let's go take a look at our moving averages. I was going to do a complete tutorial on our moving averages, but I just felt maybe that we would just talk about them right now. So these ones are really important. I wanted to show these to you. So on these, my moving averages are 28, 45, 60, 90, 135, and 180. I also have a 270 and a 360. Let's go take a look at these really quickly. So our 28 day, our purple line is moving down really aggressively, and we don't usually get a turnaround until we cross this 45, like we've done several times on these orange turnaround crosses here. So I'm still expecting that we'll have some more downside. Right now, we're resting upon our 270, and it looks like we've just pushed through it. Where's our next maneuver down? Well, it looks like the 360 area would be the next area where we could experience the most amount of resistance. And right now, that's sitting just down at the 24,000 level. So it looks very likely we're about to come down and touch upon and retest this area right here. So let's just be mindful of that. So make sure you have your stop losses and get ready. I was talking to you about this top. This was a last chance top here, so could be Humpty Dumpty right here. So just be mindful of that, okay? If we were to suffer a really big reaction, most of the energy would most likely subside here around this 14th to the 19th, and then we would have a snap up and a rally to around the 25th. And if we were to suffer a reaction here, then it is definitely all the way down to our 19 level and our 21 for sure. We would be moving down in a really fast movement here. And this trend line would probably catch us here. So let's just take a look at that one. And it's from that's right, our old friend on the June 15th, our old bottom. So if we lose that, then we're down and we're moving again to our 17 and then our 15. So this is how we're able to gauge the movements and find out. So we have a 62-day count coming up here on the 14th. So I expect we'll have a bottom around this area. Where will it end? Here, here, or down here. So let's watch out. There's a lot of volatility right now. September is the 23rd hour in sidereal time. Let's go take a look at that. Anyone who's looking to win one of my square nines, you can go ahead and get a square nine from me. And you just have to go to AstroSeek here. Go down to the ephemeris, find out the sidereal time. This is what you want to know. I want to know what answer is the sidereal time in one of my tutorials, and you'll win one of these square nines right here. It comes with a booklet and the planetary pieces, and I teach you how to use it. Okay, so just hit me up for that. Peace and love to all of you. Let's just be safe out there. You can come to my course. I'll teach you how to use this square of nine and all the attributes of it, as well as you're going to do work task assignments and under my instruction. So in the afternoon, we're going to do time cycles, and it's going to get really heavy duty. We're going to shift gears, and then you're going to have assignment years to make Bitcoin forecasts for 2024 and 2025, which will be extremely useful for you. Very useful for you. So, and you'll do it under my direction so that you do it correctly. So it comes with food, all the documents, the presentation, and yeah, it's terrific. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be $1,200. So sign up. It's the only one on earth right now that teaches this stuff in such great detail. Okay, guys, peace and love. Be really careful out there. Be really mindful about what we've been talking about here. I don't take any paid promotions from anybody to sell you anything that's sugar coated. So watch out. We have a lot of volatility still upon us till the 14th and 19th. We could suffer a reaction up here. However, that would probably be the highest we can get to. So use a stop loss and just be rational in your thinking. That's why we do all this. So this is a very important level. Right now, if this doesn't hold, then look out below. Peace and love, guys. Safe trading, and tear my tutorials to pieces. And thank you for putting up with my rescue cat, and who's turned out to be amazing. I can't believe it. Anyways, peace and love, and we'll catch up with you again. Thank you for joining us on Beautiful Mind.